What is good? What is good? What is good? I know I said I was gonna make this a yapping channel, which I tried to, but I forget about this channel like so much. You guys don't even know. I forgot about this channel, but I feel like being motivational today. We're gonna do not a stupid yap like the apple a day one. I'm gonna teach y'all a lesson. You feel me? Like, okay, we're gonna talk about being like overly generous, like, cause we all know that like being generous is like a default setting, right? Like, we're always supposed to say yes, we're always supposed to give, we're always supposed to help. And yeah, like being generous, that's a great thing. That makes you a good person. It like shows affection, compassion, love, like gratefulness and for one another, whatever, nice stuff, blah blah blah. But something that I learned about being like too nice and too generous is that in the long run it is going to hurt you. It is going to hurt you in the long run. Just trust me on that. But I'm saying it hurts you because I'm talking about the kind of generosity where you're like constantly putting other people first. Like when you're dropping like everything for them, even if it messes up like your own plans or like drains your energy. Like, let's say you have a girlfriend, right? She says she wants to, like, hang out, let's do something. But you got a test to study for, you got a project to finish for school, you got to take your car to the auto shop to get it fixed, whatever. Like, you got things to do. But being overly generous is dropping all of that just to hang out with her instead of being like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Okay, you know what? Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, but the thing is, even though you're being nice and dropping everything just to hang out with her, like that messes up. Like, you're gonna get a bad grade on that test you didn't study for. You're gonna get a bad grade on that project you didn't make or get in on time. Your car is not gonna be fixed. Whatever. Like, you have to think about yourself sometimes. You gotta have that balance of thinking about the other person and yourself, because you can't just drop everything, right? Like, you give and you give and you give, and like somewhere along the way you kind of forget the person that you are too, a person with needs, a person with like limits, a person with a life. You got to think about your own needs as well. I'm not saying be selfish, I'm saying be like, don't be too generous. You can't give your whole life to the other person. You can be generous and give some. You can give, yes, but you can't give everything. Think about yourself too. Because like, the truth is, like, not everyone deserves unlimited access to like your time and your energy or even like your kindness. You gotta, I'm gonna say this a lot throughout the video, think about yourself. And you know what, actually, that doesn't make you selfish at all. Like, think about yourself, it makes you a human. Because like, you can still be kind, you can still be nice, you can still be generous without abandoning the person that you are, abandoning yourself. Because we all have to live, but of course we have to help people like at sometimes, but we also all have to live. Like, yeah. And like, yeah, I'm yapping so much, bro. But okay, anyway, it's okay to like say no sometimes. It's okay to say sorry, I'm too busy. It's okay to say I'm sorry, it's not gonna fit in my calendar or my week schedule. That's okay. Don't not do, what the heck, don't worry about that at all. That's fine. You know why? Because we have, again, we're all human. We have a life. We have needs. We have limits to how much we can give, or how much we can give to balance giving and having for ourselves. You know, and yeah, you're allowed to take care of your own necessities before you rush to like fix someone else's chaos. Because if you're always pouring into other people, but never, if you're always pouring water into everyone else's cup but not filling up your own back up, you're like, you'll run out of water. You have nothing to drink if you gave your water to everyone. Yes, you can give samples of water to everyone if people need some water, but at the end you're not gonna have any water to drink. You're gonna die of dehydration. Always remember to have some water in your cup. That is something. Oh, write that down. Oh, write that down. Okay, remember to have some water in your cup. Oh, that's tough. Okay, I gotta lock back in. All right. Ooh, whoops, my mic. Ooh. All right, but yeah, remember to keep some water in your cup, always. And yeah, cause pouring out all of your water to everyone, that's not healthy for anyone. So generosity, should come from a full cup, not a drained one. Because if you help too much people, even then you will not be able to do what you wanted to do anymore. Help people because you won't have any water left to give anymore, or even water for yourself to drink. You know, remember. Always keep water in your cup. Where always keep water in your. This is not cups. Always keep water in your cup. Yeah. But yeah. But just remember to check in with yourself. I can't talk, bro. Check in with yourself. Ask, am I doing this out of love or out of guilt? Am I like, of course you want to do it out of love, not of guilt. Cause, yeah. And like, you gotta ask yourself also, like, am I helping because I really want to, or because I feel like I have to? That's what a lot of people. I just ate my finger. That's the mistake a lot of people make, is that they feel like they have to help a person, and that's what makes them give more than they should, give more than they need to, give more so that it hurts themselves more. Is that they feel like they have to, which is, of course, helping is like an obligation, but you don't have to. I'm not saying, okay, you get the message that I'm trying to say though, right? Like, you gotta like, yeah. You gotta help because you want to. And remember to always have that water in your cup. Keep that in your notes app or something. Yeah. So yeah, you matter just as much as anyone else you're trying to support. And taking care of yourself, that's not selfish at all. It's necessary to life. So yeah, always remember to think about yourself, because once you keep pouring water in everyone else's cup, you're not going to have any more water for yourself to drink, or even more water to give to other people. Remember to keep the water in your cup. Matter of fact, I've been talking so much, I need to drink. Oh, my shoes are on the ground. You do not need to see that. But, yeah. That's all I got to say for now. I hope the video's not too long to be uninteresting. I hope you guys learned about being, frick. I can't talk, bro. I hope you guys learned about, like, checking in with yourself, and being true to yourself, and being not generous, but not too generous, because you're human. You gotta always have water in that cup. I don't know how much times I said that, but it's, at least you're gonna remember it now, because I've said it so many times. And yeah, hope you guys felt that motivation today, and I hope you guys like that, and share to people and friends, to people that have this problem and that need to hear these words. And thank you guys for watching. Yeah.